Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm doing a recipe that one of you guys asked me about. I think Susan's the one that emailed me and said, have I ever tried making a single serve cake in a cup? Usually make these in a coffee cup. I'm going to do, I've never done these, but I'm going to do it in a pint mason jar, wide mouth, so we can actually see what it looks like down on the sides, so if it's gooey or whatever. So I thought it would be good to do it in here. Now, it's a very simple recipe, and you can actually make up a cake mix recipe ahead of time and then just add in your milk and butter, mix it up and put it in the microwave. So something you can take to work with you and just make a really quick serving of cake. The recipe says start by putting about 4 tablespoons, 1, 2, 3, oops, and 4. I don't want that much. There we go. Flour, maybe a little bit more. I looked for my measuring spoons, I couldn't find them. So, and then 3 tablespoons of sugar. Now, I've never done this. I've seen it. I Googled it. I looked on Pinterest, and people are doing this, so it's a thing. Now, you're supposed to mix up the flour and the sugar at this point. And then you mix in all the other ingredients. In this little jelly jar, I've got 3 tablespoons of butter melted and 3 tablespoons of whole milk. So we're going to put that in there. Well, it looked like the butter was melted. It looks like it started coming together again. There we go. And we're going to put in 4 tablespoons of peanut butter. Actually, let me make sure that I got a recipe back here. I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. Yep, that's 4 tablespoons of peanut butter. I'm going to use this one. So we'll put that in there. 2. And there are different flavors you can make of this, of course, chocolate, vanilla. You can put different things in it, I'm sure. But I really can't tell you because I haven't made these before. So I don't want to tell you something I don't know, because this is the first time I'm trying this. And about 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. I'm using my vanilla bean paste because Mom sent me some vanilla and I've used almost all of it up. So I had to get this. There we go. We're just going to, it says just bring all this together. You know what? I want to use a fork. That way I can make sure I get all these pieces combined. It says use a spoon, but I think this is going to... And it is resembling a cake batter in there. Now you're going to microwave it 1.5 to 1:45 seconds. Everyone's microwave is different, just like everybody's oven's different. So I'd start watching it about 1:15. You probably do not want to overcook this. Alright, and I'm going to get, if I can see it, my spatula, and I'm going to clean the inside of the jar so we can actually see what it looks like when it, because I'm assuming this is going to rise just like a regular cake. We're learning this one together. I'm just going to take this around the inside of the jar. That way it's nice and cleaned off. There we go. And now 1 minute and 30 seconds to 1 minute and 45 seconds. Hold on, I still got a little mess up there I want to clean up. There we go. So let's put this in here. I got it set for 1 minute and 30 seconds. We're going to start that, and I'll look at it in about 1 minute and 20. But this is, if this turns out great, I mean, think about it. You could take this to work with you, have your mix together. You could actually mix it all up and just take it in a little container and take that to work. You could have cake on your lunch break. Now once it's done, you can either, I'm going to save the peanut butter out because I think I'm just going to put a little peanut butter on top once it comes out so it kind of melts over top, give it a peanut buttery glaze. And if you wanted though, you could put some kind of icing on it. My favorite thing, I think, if this works out, is I'm going to get some ice cream and I'll be dolloping ice cream on it. We've got about 54 seconds going. It has risen maybe a third higher than it was. So it is cooking. I can smell the peanut butter. I'm liking that. Now it's almost to the, it's getting close to the almost top rim of the, not rim, but the first little where the lid attaches up there. So it is expanding. I'm down to 29 seconds left. So it's not, I mean, this is crazy. If this is all it takes, I'm gonna be eating cake all the time. We got about 20 seconds. So I am going to put peanut butter on the top of it when it comes out. She said you have to let it cool before you cut into it, but put peanut butter on it immediately. That way it starts, the heat starts making it melt and dissolve. We're down to 3 seconds. Let me look at it, and I might add another 15 seconds. Yeah, we're going to do another. Let's see how this is. Just can't imagine this is going to work out. I've never made cake in a microwave. Actually, you know what? When back in the 80s, I think they did have this little cake that you could do in a cardboard. They even gave you the cardboard container, and you'd bake it right in the microwave. I do remember that now. Okay, so that's a minute and, it's going to be hot. That's a minute and 45 seconds. Eesh. Oh, it looks like cake. It did, when it was cooking, you can see the line. It came up to about here, and then it settled back down. By golly, that does look like cake. Let me get a little peanut butter and just dollop it right there on top for now. It's not sinking down. It's not liquidy. It just looks like a little cupcake in there. Get that out. Clean off my finger. And she said let it cool for a minute or two. So I'm going to let it cool and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. It's probably been about 2 minutes, 3 minutes. The peanut butter didn't, in my opinion, didn't glaze out like I thought it would. It's melted a little bit, but it's right there on top. I can hold the jar now. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. I am going to get to me a spoon and I'm going to give it a taste. Like I said, it is cake consistency. It looks like a little, you know, peanut butter cupcake in here. There you go. Look at that. Nice and cakey. Just like cake you would have baked in an oven. But the important part is how's it taste. Girl, you're onto something. That just tastes like a hot cupcake. Wow. And we'll get another one out of there. You know what? We're going to be making some of these cakes. I think chocolate with some peanut butter chips in there, or I don't know. I'd like to have a big old dollop of ice cream, and I don't have any ice cream right now. I'm really upset that I don't. Sorry that it coated all the way through here. Let me actually grab another spatula, see if I can clean that off a little bit for you. So you can see in the jar. It's basically like the cake crumbs that you'd have on the edge of your muffin pan or cake pan. But that's about the height that it was when we started. It did, like I said, come up to about here, almost the first ring there when it was baking, and then it went back down. It is totally set up. It's delicious. So I appreciate you guys sending me that recipe. I think did I say Susan? If I got your name wrong, I apologize. But this is great. It's easy to do. She told me to look up some other ones that she had sent me. There's a chocolate one I think she had, and a blueberry one which uses frozen straw or blueberries in. We may have to try those soon. So until next time, here's a quick and easy cake you can do for one. Put a couple of them in the microwave. She says she likes to make them in the coffee cup so she can hold it while it's hot. The bottom of the jar is still very hot. The top, though, I can hold on to. It's just warm. But I can see why you should do that. I think a nice wide coffee cup with a handle, and put some ice cream on there. Sit down, watch some TV, and go to town. But thank you for sending it in. Please send me any other recipes you guys would like me to try. If you don't have the written recipe, if you remember one that your grandma used to make, say, hey, grandma made this. can use, see if you can come up with that recipe. I've done that a few times for some people and did find the recipes for them. So let me know how you like this one if you give it a try. I will look at some of our others, and I'll try to list those down below also, and also on my website, gregs-kitchen.com. I'll put a couple of different ones that she sent me, so you can have some different flavors: chocolate, blueberry, vanilla. Peanut butter is very good. So until next time, you guys take care. Love y'all, and God bless. Bye-bye.